So, ladies and gentlemen, this is week number 1 of the SP League, known as the Spolly 1 League, right? Here we have the GOATs versus friggin' losers today. On the GOATs, we have Akiba, Page back off, MH7, Zarame, and Adam Smasher. And then on friggin' losers, we got Brody, Spice Pill, Metrice, Flo Demandin, and Going. Who have we got to win this game, boys? I'm gonna put it on friggin' losers, man. My money's on friggin' losers. Here we go. A Ryan v Doom matchup. We don't see that very often in the SP League. Shield already down here from Adam Smasher. Oh, he pins into the back line. He's down, he's antied. What happens here? He gets pushed back into his thing. And Widow gets a pick, and Ryan also gets a charge pick. This is... I mean, Mercy does get the res off, but at the moment, the friggin' losers are... Well, friggin' losing. Can Ryan get out of this scenario? I'm not confident on it. He does go down, but so does the Arna and the Soldier here, so they might have the chance to push through. Doom's going kind of crazy in the back line. Can he take out the Widow? Oh, she gets the 1 HP. Does Doom die here? Doom's dead. Mercy's probably going to go for the res if she has it. We have a Battle Mercy on point. She's rezzing. Catch it, bitch! Swiftly taken out by the Widow. And they reclaim the point. And Akiba getting another pick here. He's playing back like a DPS, and it's crazy because of the... Did someone just shoot at the camera, bro? Cameraman never dies.
What do you say fuck me for?
Oh, is Doom feeding? Uses his ult to get out. Oh, he picks up a kill on the Arna with that. Oh, the solo shatter. And the res, though. Oh, no. What's going on here? Are they winning? Are they losing? I think they're winning. The D.Va swap here, maybe not being able to put as much pressure on as they would like with Doom. Picks up, gets anti here and Suzu'd in the same fight. Can they push through this choke? He's going to jump straight onto the Arna. He's going to get pinned. Straight to the back of point. D.Va's D-mech there. That could prove vital in this. I mean, the GOATs, they're kind of cleaning up. I don't know what's going on here. 30 seconds left on the clock. Friggin' losers have got to use some ults here if they want to try anything. That is what you would just do. They use Kitsune and, ooh, they nano visor.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
No, they didn't nano visor. Kits are still up though. I think there's a 2-to-1 down. Ram uses Nemesis here. Tries to pick up a kill on the Shion. Unfortunately goes down. And Bap gets pinned. Does Murray get a touch on? Murray does get a touch on. And yeah. I think round 1 goes to the GOATs. Unfortunately.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
It's alright. It's not about who sells and who wins. It's about the journey. It's about playing the play. Right, so the GOATs come out of spawn here. Using a little Junkrat, a little Ilari gaming. Gone from D.Va Bastion here. I assume this is just to try and mitigate the Ryan shield because that was causing them an issue. That's a good Mei wall there. Does the Ryan die for that? He doesn't, he gets gripped. Ryan charges in, takes the Bastion in a stride and just goes ham. Do get a res off. D.Va might get demeched here and Mercy does go down. But Ryan's probably going to die in the process of this. Yeah, Ryan does die, and the Junkrat trap gets the baby D.Va. That is very unfortunate, man. Look at that go. This is the paper games, yeah. This isn't the metal games. It's the paper games. Look at Goano trying to hold the point by his own, but it's not enough, man. It's not enough. They do take the Dubski in the first ever SP League game. The GOATs win and the friggin' losers lose. So let's play the game here though. From the BAP of all people. Might have to nerf this guy low key. Okay, so you can't play BAP. You smurfing. Low key. Play Mercy. I'm forcing the GM onto Mercy, man. He can't be playing BAP, man. He was too good. Lee Jong Tower. So we're going to match up today between Azaria versus Ryan. Playing Ryan, Junk, Cass, Moira, Mercy. That's like a crazy set of heals up against the Zen Juno. The Widow goes for a nice pick there on the Cass. Is Mercy resin? Mercy does get the res off. No one's really taking control of point as of yet. It's become more of a... Oh, here we go. We're going back to point now. And they get the cap. They are 2 picks up, though, on the friggin' losers. So they should realistically look to push in now and capitalize on this. Zarya pushing onto point now. Forcing the Ryan to back up with his healers. Getting chased down the Mercy here. Doing a little bit of strafing, but no. The friggin' losers seem to be taking back the point here. And it doesn't seem like it's going in the favour of the goats by any means. Ooh, they even push forward here. Trying to get some early ult charge. Ryan dies for that as well. Oh, hits the grab in the spawn. Might die for the troubles here and actually manages to get out. And repeats on 1 HP. 75%. They can formulate another push here, but it's going to be difficult now. Orisa pushing in here. They're going to look to retake here very fast. At least get a touch on the point. Zarya's used up her bubbles, and Zen pops out with the trance as well. Keeping the whole team up here. Zen is half. He's going to 1. Oh, it looks like the goats can retake the point here maybe, despite the Juno ult. Yeah, they do retake the point on 99. Is this a tournament? I just got a bunch of my viewers in a custom game, to be honest. So if you guys want to make it a tournament, join the Discord though in my bio, and because I do want to make this like a tournament style thing, give people something to look forward to. That's something you got to be mindful of now. They're on 99 with no res going into it, but that's a beautiful pick by Adam Smasher. Orisa into Ryan. This is what I like to see. Ryan jumps in here. This is a little bit risky from the side of the friggin' losers, man. Does seem a little bit risky. And they do seem to be getting picked off a little bit here. And even the Battle Mercy comes out a little bit. This is... I mean, they're on 99 right now. They are 1 team fight away from winning the game. And they're pulling the Battle Mercy out. If that's not BM, I've never seen it. Alright, they're pulling ults out now. That's 3 picks for them. They might just win the game now with the team fight. Does pick up a pick going into this. And Orisa may stay up here. And I believe that is the first point that goes to the friggin' losers. Instead of the goats. Well, we got the goats. We got the goats taking the point here, maybe first of all. Got the Winston playing into the Bastion, which is you don't see that too often. Playing the Winston into the Bastion Orisa might not be the play here, but you know, he might prove me wrong and do an absolute masterclass on the dive. Winston jumping around here, trying to get a little bit funky with it. And does die in the process. Soldier does use ult.
What the dog doing?
Let's watch some Moira gaming from Kaylin here. Goes in, picking up a kill. Does fade out here, gets some nice healing on a full HP target, which is exactly what you want to be doing when you're playing Moira. Oh, he's taking on the cat. The cat goes down. So it's looking now for the side of goats that there's no ult economy going into this next fight. They may be able to build Amrans, but aside from that, I mean, that's nearly 4 ults from the friggin' losers here. What I'm expecting to see is just an ult dump. And it's pretty much a guaranteed team fight win if you play it the right way. Let's see what goes down. Bomb kills 2. That's a big bomb as well. Mercy does potentially get the res off, but I don't know if it's going to be just more of a stagger kill than anything. Kaylin goes in, fades out. Doesn't get to pick up the health back because someone nicked it from him. I think he actually used it himself, but goes to damage. And there we go. That's the ult dump I was talking about. Seems like the friggin' losers have made a comeback to make this 1-1 in the series. Paricio, okay. Fuck it, you guys are playing Paricio. So, count your days, guys, because that is the worst map you're ever going to play in your life. And I don't care. If I was the goats here, I would fucking... This guy's GM, Akiba's GM, I would pretty much just put my entire... This is all I got. Money on him. I'd let him play wherever he wants, tank or DPS. I wouldn't give a shit. I'd let him play it. You know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. Here we go, people. It's the Doom versus the Doom. actually. It's a Doom mirror we got on this map with the Reaper coming up behind. Seeing what you can do. Zarame jumps up, instantly gets a kill on the Genji. That's something you don't want to be seeing. See MH7 here. Can he get out of this predicament he's in with the Reaper? Punches straight across. Manages to hide himself for a couple of seconds. Does Wu Yang go down here? Wu Yang is one. And it looks like the friggin' losers may take the point here. I don't really know how that team fight went down. It went down, and it was a team fight of all team fights. However, friggin' losers are pushing point here. What I like about this though is the fact that they've actually regrouped. They've strung their forces together. They got a little trade off there in the DPS. It's now 4v4 going into the pre-phase of the team fight. Doomfist gets a punch across. He's trying to survive out here against them, but he does end up getting taken down in the end. Who else have we got? Brig Gaming. Keeper picks up a nice pick here. If we can pick up maybe one more, I'd say this team fight is definitely winnable on the side of the goats. He does get another pick, but Mercy does go down, and he is without healing for the rest of the team fight. And he does end up eating the dust there a little bit. Doom jumps on the point now. Mauga stomps, takes him down to 1 HP almost, pretty much. I want to see this Mauga gaming. Right, here we have Reaper. I think he's prepping for a big ult. Trying to bide his time. Hit Q right now, bruh. He won't, pussy. I feel like he went to do it. Still making progress on the cart here as well. Nice pick. Going into things. Oh. Goes for an ult, gets no one and dies. Crazy. Cass is going crazy though. This is the GM, so I'm expecting big things. Mauga jumps in here. Kiba getting another pick. This guy is just insane on the sticks. I can't even imagine how the fuck I spectate him. Oh, I was just spectating him, no I'm not. Crazy. Alright, there we go. Oof. Okay, maybe it's the commentator's curse. I immediately spectate this guy dies. So we've got 3 ults coming out on the side of the goats here to try and defend the point with 2 minutes remaining. They do pop 2 ults in the process though on the side of the friggin' losers. Yeah, some saucy aim. I like that. I like it. Just pick up a lovely kill on the soldier. Maybe looking for to use ult here as well, to reload or something of the sort.
I'm not finished. First off, oh my god, can you let me do what I need to do?
The Kree is getting free reign here. Completely just picking off everyone. And what was looking like a stomp in the beginning, maybe these guys might hold it. I wouldn't even put it past them. Mauga jumps into nothing. That's good strat. They're doing a Mauga mirror now, so we might be able to see some goopy gaming, some might say. Well, interesting fact actually about Akiba here is that he's actually facing a divorce settlement with his wife at the moment, so I think that's contributing to his supreme gameplay today. He's got a lot of raw emotion going into the game. Here we have the Mauga 1v1 of Dreams. It does go down, and with 30 seconds remaining, this is actually a lot closer of a game than I thought it would be. They do take the point. You say cut Cass's arm off and stuff like this, but they just got full capped. So the way I see it, the teams are pretty balanced at the moment. Right, what have we got going on then? We've got a complete differentiation in matchups here between the Hazard and the Orisa. Orisa doesn't seem to see the Hazard behind him though, and does eventually take the L on that one. And it's a 2v1, 3v1. This Junkrat's popping off. Does get the res off, and it does eventually take it out. I think it's a 2v3 at the moment. But obviously the goats will bounce back quicker because they have the spawn advantage. And they have Akiba on the team. Akiba goes absolutely insane in these kind of games. So we have a sleep on the Ana, and Hazard seems to jump on him. What picks are we up right now? There's no res going into the fight. And looks like these guys are going to try and take top here. to try and maybe reverse the high ground a little bit. But from this point of view, it looks like the friggin' losers are holding point quite well. Doom jumps in here and does it all. That's going to be the cue for the Ghost to jump in. Akiba does go down here. He seems like the win condition for the team. So is that going to mean a lost team fight? Well, Akiba's res, but they are down their tank now. The teams are both tankless, and Gohan does go down in the process. So these guys are holding point quite well, I would say. And will Doom die for this? He's pretty far in. This could be the cue for the Ghost to start pushing in. They do have Nano, Hazard, and McCree ult if they want to go hyper aggro on this, but I feel like they won't have to. Window does come out, nice wall, but the Soldier does come out from the window, and that's a big ult there, stops them completely from pushing onto the point. May even collect a couple of kills here. Doom jumps onto point, unable to find a lot of value though, and they do cap first point. This game is surprisingly even, I'd say. Hazard jumps in on the Doomfist. Nice nano onto the Doomfist to see what he does with it. I assume he's going to go for support. Jumps onto the Genji. Picks up a kill. Picks up 2 kills here. He's going absolutely crazy on the Doomfist. All thanks to Brody's nano there. They did use 2 ults for that fight though. And considering it's just to hold second point, sorry, by the spawn, I feel like the ult economy may only go down the drain here. Adam jumps in here, gets a nice kill. Akiba picks it up. 3! Oh my days, that was looking like a guaranteed team fight win for the Goats here, and they just absolutely reversed it on him with the Junkrat ult. Taking out 3. Soldier coming to maybe trying to do a flank. Akiba picks up 2 kills here, and Adam Smasher gets a pick up on the Doom. That is an interesting matchup that I've liked to watch this game. It's been the 2 tanks going at it, the 2 dive tanks, the Doom and the Hazard coming together. It's been a marvel to watch, to be honest. 60 seconds remaining going into the team fight now. The 3rd point. They might even get a little back cap here. Akiba popping off again, man. What are they putting in this guy's cereal? This guy is just completely off his nut. I know I keep saying stop the payload, they scored the payload, but Akiba running out here gets a nice. Oh, he's too crazy with it. I mean, he's hitting these headshots like it's like he was born to do it. You know what I mean? It's insane. Big ult coming out. Managed to get 4 picks, and it looks like, unless there's a contest here, that the Goats may have brought this back and done it faster than the friggin' losers. Junkrat ult does come out, but I feel like it's not going to be enough. No. It does go the way of the Goats this time. 1:13 to 1 minute between the 2 of them now. This is shaping up to be a game, ladies and gentlemen. This is the deciding 2 pushes, a minute each on the clock, to see who can finally bring home the W. First W of the SB League. So we have a Zarya into a Hazard lineup here. Akiba picks up a nice kill. Pushing them back a little bit. If I was the friggin' losers, what I would be doing is hard focusing Akiba here, making sure he dies and he stays dead. There's 2 picks there onto the Mercy. But it's 2 picks to 3 now, I believe, so if it was up to me, the friggin' losers do have the spawn advantage here. Taking it straight to point, actually. Moira's faded in. May take the L for that one. No, it gets bubbled, nicely done. You have the Shion on point, goes down in the process. Maybe last team fight here. Akiba takes a huge ult from up top, killing 2, 3, and it might be going in the way of the Goats here. It might be going in the way of the Goats. If this is a draw, we might have to go to a second sudden death match. I'm not looking forward to that.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
I'm starting to think maybe he mains Cass. That might just be me. We do have the Mercy Pocket and the Junkrat coming out along with the Orisa to go for like some ultra mega hold here. But there has been a complete subversion of expectations. He's gone ball, completely taking them off the height already. And I think that's where they're going to start trying the entry here. They take down the Mercy. Oh, shit. Akiba's taking top here. And the ball is such an unprecedented pick that we couldn't have imagined this happening. They set up top and it got immediately dealt with. Akiba does go down here. Never to return. However, ball on point. Does quite a bit of damage to the Junkrat. He's probably going to try and jump in on the kill. MH7 does eventually follow up with that. Let's see what goes on here now. The Orisa pushes in. Is getting damaged by a couple of different angles. Does manage to get a pick off here, but Akiba picks up another to put the team fight into the GOAT's favour. And I think that's it. I think we have the end of the game, and the GOATs take the series 2-1 of the first ever game of the SB League. So we're here with one of the winners, one of the support players for the winning team. How do you feel about your victory of the first ever game of the SB League?
Honestly, I am buzzing, mate.
He's buzzing.
I would like to thank my teammates, Akiba for the carry. Fucking hell, unreal. Sorry, language.
No, it's fine. We're a swearing friendly stream here. This ain't family friendly. Would you want to stay with the team for the formation of the SB League officially? Do you think
you know what?
You think that team could go to the top?
I feel like I've bonded with this team. You know? It's a winning team.
It's a winning team. Okay, I like the sound of it. So that was Kaylin going from the winning team. Say what you want to say before I kick you out of the call.
Thanks, guys.
Right.
That's it.
See you later on.
In a bit.
Right, we're here with Brody from the losing team. What happened? Could you describe how you're feeling right now?
Personally, I just think we clash in groups because there's too many DPS, and I just do not want to play healer.
Okay, I see how it is. Too many DPS players on the same team. That's a problem. So, what do you think? The synergy just wasn't there?
The team was good, but like the composition, I just don't think we work well together. But they're all lovely people.
Oh, thank you very much for the losers interview. Thank you for giving me content. Do you have anything else to say to the audience?
Yeah, Baba Booey.
Baba boy.